sorry I was gone. I was talking about Yowie. That should shock literally nobody. I was talking about Yowie, and now I'm here. Don't want to talk about it. Hello, Drawblood. Welcome. Welcome. This is the stream I'm gonna doodle for no reason, outside of the fact that I feel like it. My model is broken because my phone is literally detonating. The battery is, on fire, probably. I don't know. But it's okay, because I am going to start a new thing. For every day that my phone doesn't work, at the very start of stream, I'm going to draw whatever little image that I'm going to use as my like, insert image. So, we're gonna begin that now. We're gonna start drawing. First off, I want to show you what I did, 2 seconds ago. Before stream, my first little arting thing before stream. All right, let's go to that screen, shall we? Hi. Oh, right, I'm not on this one. That's fine. You could hear me talk. That's all that matters right now. But yeah, look at this. I drew, so now you get to look at it. This was a doodle, and then I colored it. Drawing for fun is what drawing should be, says me, in a deteriorating art school. No, honestly, like, so, I so fucking real. I am the kind of person who says, I'm gonna draw for fun. And then the moment I sit down to draw, I, like, overcomplicate it literally instantly, and make the entire thing really, really annoying for myself by, like, overthinking it to a high degree. What's up, Sigmation? Today we're doing, today we are doing to be dropping... I'm staring at your grammar. I love you though. 1,800 tons of sewage on the streets of Britain as an enrichment project. You know, listen, it's to bring them back to their roots, okay? Back before they had a sewage system. It's to remind them of what it used to be like before modern technology. It's to get them back into that plague era mindset, you know? Let's go to, like, this size brush. Actually, white on gray is actually really pretty. Hold on, wait. Alright, we're gonna draw the next version of what my little stand-in for myself is going to be. Hi, Zulit. Welcome. You know, what angle should I go for? I don't actually know. I'm just gonna start drawing and see how it turns out. I think this is the angle. And then I do that. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Are you multi-streaming somewhere? Yes, I am multi-streaming over to YouTube right now. So I have a Twitch stream going on and a YouTube stream going on. So I got one on both platforms. And it's up to you if you want to switch over to that, over to the YouTube end, or if you want to stick over on Twitch. My Twitch is like barely set up because I forget to do it constantly. And I just forget how Twitch works in general, so it's very hard to remember. This is like cream on latte art, right? I doing it in this color scheme is actually quite fun. This is my first time in a long time doing it like this too. Oh god, here's the part where I have to like make things look not bad, and then right, this would go shading there, I think. Yep, okay, cool. My hard part with art is replicating stuff. I'm not very good at replicating things that I've already done. Like, I can't draw 2 eyes very well. I can draw 1 eye pretty decently, but I can't draw 2 very well. I can draw 1 side of the face easily, but I can't draw 2 very well, because I'm the kind of person who ignores all the parts about art where you're supposed to, like, set it up, or, you know, prepare yourself for actually... I'm gonna switch the BGM. I do have a Twitch account, but that's reserved for deck builders and people playing Phoenix Wright and similar games. Okay, but I also do have played Phoenix Wright on stream before. That is a game I have not completed, though. I have played Ace Attorney. I have just not beaten it. My old streams were actually Ace Attorney streams. I should go back to playing Ace Attorney. I need to actually beat those games. I feel like my endurance for talking is much better than it was back then. The reason I didn't beat them is because I would read out everything, and I would run out of breath really fast and just not be able to continue. But I can now. Twitch is the forgotten stepchild. But that was before you had Twitch. I mean, Twitch, yeah, Twitch kind of is my forgotten half of doing things, because Twitch is confusing for me. I only got Twitch for streaming, by the way. I've never actually used Twitch, is my confession. I've never watched a stream on Twitch before. I don't know what it's like to watch Twitch streams. That looks fucking... Ugh. Drawing lines sucks. Let me just flip it. Oh, that explains it, because it's already... I just angle shit by default, so... Alright. I just forget that I sometimes want to draw things that aren't angled, so I just naturally angle them. I got so used to drawing in a fucking angle that when I'm not trying to angle stuff, I angle it anyway. I can't, and the hardest face for me to draw is just looking straight forward. I can draw other faces much easier than, like, a looking forward face. Let's slide this down an inch to, like, there. It's a... fuck, wrong tool. Erase this. Perfect. Staring into our soul. But of course, that's what's my favorite activity. No, I'm gonna have to slide. The ear is probably gonna have to slide down a little bit further. Like that, yeah. I was like, that looks wrong, but that looks better. And then I flip it, and it looks better now. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm drawing myself, so I can't get too crazy with it, because, you know, this is supposed to be what I look like. So I can't exactly go off model as much as I would love to. Actually, I could go off model. I am a prisoner to nobody. I can do whatever the fuck I feel like. I'll go off model. Because I was drawing it, and I was like, man, I want to draw earrings. And then I realized I don't wear earrings. Well, I do now. That's much better. I fucking misplaced that line so hard and just completely didn't acknowledge it. This part doesn't really matter that much. You're not gonna see it. I have like ridiculous hair, as you could see from the as you could see, or as you know, I guess. And then let's shade in this part here. Honestly, I might even go to a higher extreme. And, no, actually, shading that in just makes it look bad. Should I shade on the bottom would, like, it look like it's an open mouth. No, not really. This whole fucking mouth is just fucked up. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm confused about what I was doing. I'm just gonna close it further. And then do, because it's angled, I'll do that. There you go. Alright, that's a mouth in. Keep staring into her soul. You gotta keep the brand up, as seen on TV. Well, you can still see it on the channel banner. Wait, you can still see what on the channel banner? That I don't know how Twitch works, or... Wait, which part can you see? Which part can we see? Sorry, I got so caught up on the arting part that I forgot that I was talking about something. All my doodles look fucking identical, man. Because I just have I have a particular comfort thing. I only really use Twitch for streams with custom with custom Frank Your Face Z emotes. I did make one back in the day, but like YouTube is a lot nicer to not dealing with Twitch with Twitch's jank. So I follow new streamers on YouTube. I really need to stop ADHD yapping now. I've seen on TV, old school. I've seen on Samsung 5GS smart fridge though. So true. With your hair? Oh yes. As seen on, hold on, wait, on TV. Let me just switch fade. Look at that. I scene transition. You can see you can see my hair. That's my hair. It looks like that. And then, because the neck comes from this point, I do like this line into that line, into that line, and then I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that, and then here, down, line that way, line that way. And then line here, line up, line over, line connect. But yes, I was late to stream today for like 2 reasons. One, I woke up at like 5 in the afternoon. I don't want to talk about it. And 2, I was talking about yaoi, so I was on the starter screen for 10 minutes because I was too busy talking about yaoi. It's very cute. Thank you. It's my I don't know, it's something. It looks like something at this point, I'd say. If I do that, then, because I have like super baggy sleeves, so... Actually, I have super, that's too out. That doesn't, it has to be, no, that whole side of the body is actually super fucked up. This line has to be shorter, because the angle implies that I'm like much more turned than I have implied, much more turned than I have currently implied. Than I currently have done, not implied. The implication is why I'm changing it. At least in my mind, it's implied that I'm more turned this way. Ugh, I hate arms. I hate drawing people. I hate people in general. Dang, it sounds like a pandemic issue. Good luck resetting it. I don't even know how the fuck it got this bad. I'm gonna be so honest. I have no fucking idea how my sleep schedule got to be this evil. But like, shit, it's ruined beyond any shadow of a doubt. I'm just not gonna draw a body. I don't need one. Our time with Aurora. Hi Evie, how are you? How have things been? We're doodling what my model on screen is going to be today, because my phone is currently detonating itself. So we're drawing what I'm going to look like for the peoples. I seen on TV old school. I think it's really funny. God, I used to, what's it? That just reminds me of those like really shitty ads from like that you would see for like kids toys and shit that just, I miss those. I really miss those, though. Like, those were funny. The, like, really crappy kids' toys that you would get, ads for on, like, Cartoon Network or something, or, like, Nickelodeon, where it would be, like, the cheapest plastic you've ever seen, and they're selling it to you as, like, the coolest fucking thing to ever be made by another human being. Like, that was my shit. I loved that so much. I need more of these ads where they just try and sell me some, like, bottom-tier garbage as if it's, like, the grandest thing that's ever been made. I need that so bad. Does anybody have any of those ads, actually? Shit, I should do a... If I can find some of those old ads, if I actually got it, this is one of those things that makes me wish I had like a hand cam or something. If I had a hand cam and could do hand cam streams, I would totally just buy a lot of those. That's better. I would totally buy a lot of those shit products. And just like use them. Just do, like, mess with them. That'd be fun. There's a cruel joke I shall refrain from making. Hi, Gregory. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright, it's hair time. Hair from memory. Also, I just want to mention something that I think is quite funny. The most I have heard about, because I'm not a very big fan of a lot of different pieces of media. But one of the big ones, I was gonna say, of a very particular piece of media, but, like, I just realized I'm not a fan of many things. Anyways, so I'm not a very particularly big fan of, like, Stranger Things in general, so I've never watched it, never really seen much about it. My main interaction with it today was having a discussion with somebody about, we were talking about Yuri on Ice, and then we slowly made our way to Stranger Things. And that's the most I've ever heard anybody talk about it before. So my only perspective of it is the final season. Nothing else. Oh, God. Also, you can imagine what the discussion was if we started with Yuri on Ice and then got there. You and I are too young for Stranger Things. What do you mean too young for Stranger Things? What do you... Well, hold on now. The "and I" part has me the most curious. This line doesn't need to be here anymore, and it's just gonna fucking confuse me. I need to get better at my layer work. That's the one thing I need to get better at. My layers fucking suck. Oh my god, my layering is awful. Okay. You lack any nostalgia for the last decade of the 20th century. I mean, true. And try labeling them? Never. I will die before I label my layers. My layers will forever just be layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. Because I don't feel like it. And if I don't feel like it, I just realized, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna do something from memory. Are you ready? Watch this shit. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. You all better be looking. That's so fucking high, though. I have to back that up. I just was correcting that, and I overcorrected. Okay. Are you ready? Watch this shit. File, new... We're making a new illustration for this. That's so blinding. We're switching it to a different color. I have to make my base thing just open up as gray, I swear. Pure white hurts my eyes so bad. Okay. Are you ready? Let's try and do this from memory. I have no... From memory is the best I can give you, because I have a confession to make. I don't remember it very well. So... This is just my favorite angle to draw from, I swear. I mean, most people who like Stranger Things lack that nostalgia. There, like it was late millennial slash early Gen, like it was a late millennial slash early Gen Z show, kind of like Supernatural or Warrior Cats, which I never watched. I've heard a lot about Supernatural, which I have also never seen. There's a lot of shows like that. I never really watched any like live action productions because I was drawn into animation very early. And animation just kind of became my favorite thing ever. Very, very quick. That's so not right. My main guess is the eyebrows are normal, is my guess. From my memory, I think eyebrows are normal. Let's go down. Like that. Do a line there. Go like that. And then like that. Okay. The mouth looks wrong with them with being open. And then go here, go up. Line, line, line. Nope, line, fuck. Line. Line. I'm thinking about this too hard. Just send it. Any mistakes are just permanent now. Any mistakes from here on out are just permanent. I'm taking my hand off of Control Z. It's no longer being pressed. I'm not even gonna like erase or tool anything. That line is so jagged. Oh god, just go with it. I said I wasn't gonna Control Z anything anymore. I said that. I said that. This is the fucking net. This is where I resign. I also can't erase. Okay, I will erase one thing. I just need to get rid of that. This whole section. This here. That. Okay, now I won't erase anything anymore. That was fucking with me so hard. The angle was like wrong. I'll just let my fuck ups from this point on stick. Like this fuck up of that eyebrow looking. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. It didn't happen. Just pretend I'm not fucking up. It's not occurring. I can't undo. I have to just go with it. I can't undo my mistakes. That's too low. That makes everything else too low. Because that line is too angled in this direction. It should actually be like... Wait, I can salvage this if I... Fuck, I can't Control Z. I can't Control Z. I have to redo my lines. I can't Control Z. I have to just send it. I made this rule for myself. Ignore it? Ignore what? How bad the lines look. Because the angle of the lines don't imply what I want from the angle of the face. Well, this isn't there now. It's here now, I guess. I don't know what this is anymore. I was starting with an ear, and then I realized I can't draw an ear. This is like the one case where drawing an ear doesn't work. Just send it. Don't think, just go. I will allow one rule of myself, though. I can move this to the bottom corner of the canvas. I forgot what the hair looked like, so I am going to just do that. Fuck it, new hairstyle. You don't get to have whatever you had before. You have whatever I give you now. Your new hairstyle, brought to you by me. And not being able to click Control Z on anything. God, I have so many sloppy first lines, because they're just supposed to be first lines, and I don't think about them. But now that I have to, like, not Control Z for this one little doodle, it fucks me up so bad, because there's so many times where I go, like, I can just undo that, that doesn't matter. But if I can't click the buttons, or if I can't erase them, then it does begin to matter. I'm so sorry for butchering this, but it's okay, we're here now. We're here now and we're nowhere else, so... I've butchered this severely. I have already... Oh, God. This is not who it is. This is not who I'm drawing anymore. I have completely lost the plot. And could I even get this other one in here at this point? I'm gonna go for it. I don't think you have hair vents. I don't think you do. But, like, shit, I'm adding them because I added one already because I just didn't think about it and threw one in there, so now they existed as art drawing, I guess. Here. They'll salvage it. A little sparkle. Oh wait, there's one thing that I do remember. I don't know why this is the only detail that I actually remember. If I do this, there was like a choker here. That's the detail I remember. Alright, hold on. And then I'll just add another line there because that ear was misplaced. And I can't fix it. I can't fix any of this. No, that hair could just be going to the back, so I don't have to worry about that. I can just double up. Just... It already looks very sketchy, so if I just just throw lines, it's not gonna look any better, and it won't look any worse. Okay. I have committed a massacre. I have done a horrible disservice, but it's fine. I made a rule for myself that screwed me over, and that's fine. This is not who I was drawing anymore. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up a picture of who I was drawing, and we're gonna see how wrong I was really quickly. We're just gonna pull up a picture, and we're just gonna see just how bad I botched this. That's super cute though. Nice save. Why, thank you. Oh yeah, no, I got the hair completely wrong. Oh, I completely forgot what your hair looks like. This is not the same person. I completely forgot what you looked like. I am so sorry. I'm such a bad friend. Holy, I'm an awful friend. I forgot what you look like. I'm so sorry, Evie. This looks fuck nothing like you. I forgot what you look like. I forgot completely. I just remembered that you have big ears. and then I said I was gonna control Z, and then I fucked up, and then I just continued to spiral. This looks nothing like, this is VTuber number 30. This is fucking number 30 to VTuber. Oh, I don't think it's Eve at all. I did not think, I was confused. Is that a cadavish through the head? I don't fucking know. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this is. What the fuck did I make? Hold on. I have to send this to Evie as like an apology. I owe her something. I forgot completely what she looks like. I gave her fucking, I gave her like just a hairstyle that doesn't exist for her, like, at all. I have to apologize. I have to just say sorry. I am so sorry. This is not you. I have horrid memory. It looks like, no. Oh my god. That type of banana, yellow. It's the only type of banana that's extinct. Oh, what, the little fucking hagao? Sure. Oh my god, that's not Evie. That's certainly not. Your hair does, I drew hair like this. When the hair goes like this, the hair dodges. It's the fucking, like, open curtains. Instead, I drew the fucking rat tail. Oh my god. This is not the same person. I'm pulling up a picture. I'm downloading this and I'm showing it off. This is, like, not the same person. Oh god, I'm an awful friend. This is not the same person. This is not the same person. Like, at all. I fucked up so bad. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna draw from memory and see how it looks. The horns look like bananas through the head. Not even supposed to be horns, man. It's supposed to be cat ear, well, fox ear. Fuck, I said everything wrong besides the right one. But I never had horns. They're not horns. They're supposed to be little fox ears. Look, I shaded like this, and then it looks like I did like an ear. And then I shade this part. Look at that. It's an ear now. And then I add like a line here. Oh wait, no, I already did. I added a line down there. And then you have ears. Look at that. Life-ending fumble. No one does it like my go, as you know. It still looks like horns with runes. Oh, my life is over. I have to put down the pin forever. Here, I'll do you justice this time. I swear, I'll do it right. I'll do it exactly right. Don't worry, I won't fuck up. And I will give myself Control Z back this time. I won't draw it without... The other one was drawn with the ability that I couldn't go back. This one is drawn with the ability that I can go back on my mistakes. So this time is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna go up here with this line. And then... Wait, from this angle? Actually, wait. Let me just think about this, because I'm gonna... This is the first time in, like, a fucking month I've actually used these lines for anything. Nose would be there. Line comes down. And chin here. That would be, like, the crest of the head thing goes here. Your head, this is the top of your head. So then that would mean nose would be placed probably a little bit further down, and then the mouth would be down here. Probably over to the side, maybe. So then your hair would kind of like obscure half of the top of the frame. Okay, I got this. You have the flirty eyes and you're here for it? Hold on, I'll fix it. Let me go back one. There you go. And then, other eye. Let's do like right around here. We'll do that. Line there, line there. And then we draw that out a little bit. Maybe, let me flip it, because I think its placement is kind of off. This line's placement is off. That line should be further down, probably, like maybe around here. And then I have to make that bottom line there match up with this top line here, so I probably went too short with this line on this one, because realistically your head would go further down. And then I would... yeah, actually, let me turn that off. That makes your head look much more compressed. So, because of that, let's go back down here, throw the nose back in, turn that off. Okay, so then this eye is actually too close a little bit. It should be over by like an inch, maybe. Rotate it, stretch, nope, wrong thing. Control, yep, stretch it a little bit, perfect. That's better. Okay, we're on the right line. Wait, I have an idea for a mouth. Okay, line here. And then line there, probably. Yep, that fits. That works for what I'm doing. Okay, meow. Hi guys, welcome in. How's everybody going? We're a bullying stream, I guess. Apparently, we're the stream where I get bullied by everybody. Wait. Here's the part that's like make or break for what I want to do. That's one, that's two, hold on. I have to get it all in before I finish this. That would be... That would be like that. Such a good artist, I could never. I don't know if I'm good at art, okay? That's a bit too far. I think I'm like decent. Hold on, how would this work? If you do this, it's like that. I fucked up. I have already... Actually, wait, no, I haven't. And then I do a little finger here. And then I finish it off by having a very covering... And then pinky or something, like right here. I hate drawing hands, man. I don't know, this does not look like a hand. And I think the best way I could fix this is just accept that if I take these and like compress them this way, they look better. And then do this. Actually, pull them out further. Yeah, and then just like curve them down and over like that is more what I'm going for. And then like fan them out more from the top. And then from this side, we do I fucking don't know how hands work, man. I swear. These things are fucking confusing. I don't like these little things on that we have. Okay. I just need to get the hand in. I can correct it after you actually have, like, a hand to correct. Okay, perfect. We have this, and then stretch it. No, don't stretch it. Enlarge it. Turn it, I think, is the issue. It has to be more, like, the angle looks weird, I think, is my issue. The angle looks off, I think, is it, because it doesn't look like it's angled properly. I'm so bad at drawing hands that I just angle it in a way that doesn't make much sense. Did I? If I just do this, does it make more or less sense if I, like, pull it down? The effort it takes to draw hands is the same that it takes to draw the entire fucking body. Pretty much, right? Hands are just annoying. Here, I'm gonna save this hand here as, like, a makeshift hand. If I add nails in, maybe that'll fix it? Who knows? Let's add nails. You have longer nails. You have nails that are, like, pointy. No, I think nails are gonna fuck this up, actually. It's just gonna prove my point. This angle is all off. Because the angle of the hand feels like it's wrong for the angle of the body. Let me just add these lines in for the fingers so I can get an idea if the fingers have all the joints that they need. The pinky does not. The pinky is missing a bit of a joint, so I have to go a little bit higher. And then, I think the issue is I went too far from this angle. If I really wanted to do it, it would be more like, it would have to cup itself, you know? So the fingers would have to kind of come up like this, with the hand going back this way. So it'd have to look like that. That's the issue. That looks better. I'm leaving this here as like a reference for myself. That looks much better. And then if I just do this and then I like mess with the angle a little bit by pulling this down and then stretching it out a little bit. That's so much nicer. Okay, because then here you could tell that the hand would kind of be looking coming at it from this angle, where this would be like the side of the hand. Let me just add a couple of lines for that. Like that would be the side of the hand, and you'd be looking at it from that angle instead of like a dead-on angle like I have before. This angle isn't doing any justice for what I actually want to do. That other one is doing exactly what it needs to. Okay, we're getting somewhere. You have very thick eyebrows. Thank you. This makes drawing them so easy. Having thin eyebrows is tough because you have less room to fuck up with your lines. That's too thin. I'm just gonna fucking expand it. Oh, right. This is on the same layer as that. This is too thin. I'm just gonna shrink, drag, drag. Look at that. Done. All right. Small hands, right? The hands are super tiny. You know, this is such a fun art challenge that really does show the importance of reference images, right? Reference images are huge. When I was younger, I didn't use reference images to draw because I was so afraid that people would think that I'm stealing. So I didn't use reference images, and my art never improved. I wonder why. Almost like you can't improve at drawing something when you have no frame of reference of what you're actually drawing. This is gonna be really weird for me to do. That looks so wrong, but I know exactly why. Like, watch. Hold on. Evie, I'm doing something ignore this. This is for my sake, not for yours. The angle means that having this down here would work. Right, what's the angle that I was doing? That's the wrong one. That's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to just grab this singular layer and drag that down. That actually means that if I want to, I could probably move the nose further closer to the mouth. That conveys the angle much nicer. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Because it's supposed to be like a higher angle, right? I want to detail the ear, but it's going to be gone in the next 5 seconds. The ear is going to be gone in the next 5 seconds, so I can't really commit to, like, doing anything with it. And then the bottom part here should be smaller than what it fans out into, but, like, not by such an extreme degree. I'll just draw the other line first. It has to come, head is still continuing down to, like, your head still is here, so then your neck would kind of start around, like, here and go down. And that's the neck. And then shoulders. I have no reference for this angle that I'm drawing, by the way, and I don't think I've done a top-down angle like this in fucking forever. So, not top-down, but, like, no, it's basically top-down at this point. Everything from this point on is just pure guesswork. This is all pure guesswork now. And because the arm would be up, actually, this angle should be different. And then we erase this part here. We erase this back, actually, because that has to connect into this, which would make that even more exaggerated. Perfect. And then, because of this, the arm would come up here, and you would see it. Let's make a new layer for this, because this is when we're getting into the territory of this layer. The arm would kind of, like, you would see this part of the arm, so we'll do that. And then we have this layer and this layer. I'll just combine these two with the caveat that I am going to grab this hand and then cut it out to a different layer. And then just keep it, like, right here. And now I have this, which is, like, where that arm position would be, that covers... The arm is too small, is my main thing. For how close it's supposed to be to the face, this is all way too small. Just make it larger. Make it larger and move it over more to, like, here. That's good. If you attempt to do everything right, you will struggle with what is left. No, pretty much. That's why for art I've decided to just decide. I decided very recently that the only way I'm gonna get better at art is if I just do it anyway. Like, even if I think my art looks bad, I'll just draw anyway. And that's what I've been doing. I don't think I make good art, I just think I draw a lot more than I did before. And then increase the size. That looks wrong to me. Why? What part of this looks wrong? I'm gonna turn off this hand layer. That's on the wrong layer. I'm gonna turn out. This is gonna go back down to this down here. Yep. Perfect. Let's turn off this hand now. Let's just get the hair in, I think, is one of the first ones. Actually, because of this angle, I need to get in a couple of lines here. Hold on. Let's start with the most important line. We'll do this. Like that. And then same thing here. And then like that. Perfect. And then I now know where these lines are. Alright. Let's get rid of this line. Well, actually, I still do need a line there because that's how human bodies work. That line is off. It's not angled enough for what I'm doing. This line isn't angled enough for what I'm doing, actually, as a starter. That should be more like that. And then when this line comes in, it looks much nicer. Yeah, okay. Let's try just drawing in some... Let's just try getting in some basics for me in the future. For me in the next minute or two to get used to, let's do this, and then grab this, drag it over here. The angle is off, I've discovered. Alright, fixing it. Line there, line like that, lines there, lines down, line to the bottom, line. Over, over, down, over. Okay. This does not look like a heart. That is because these top lines are not angled enough. If I do that, then pull these in. Those will connect for a heart shape, I think. And because of this angle, you would probably actually, this bottom part would probably be more on the inside. Yep, okay, cool. That works, I think. Passing grade, I think, at the very least. Now, this is like a pulled apart heart, though, so I'm just gonna take this brush in the middle, cut it down the middle, and then just pull them apart. Fuck. Alright. And pull that there. And then it has to get grabbed, so it has to like get tied around. So this part, I'm just doing this early because I feel like it. This is the benefit of how I draw. I add details when I feel like it. Oh, because of the angle. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be important. I'm just gonna use that as like an angle marker for now. Alright, hair time, I think. Yup, I think it is. Let's get my line back in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try finishing off the hand now. Why not, right? The sound of me looking for the layer that I'm looking for, that I'm shuffling through all my layers to find the specific one that I'm trying to draw. Okay, let's do this. Let's put on some other music. You know, I don't think that they will kill me for this one. So I'm gonna just play it. Here's the thing, if they do kill the stream for this one, I'll just mute the section, so if you're here for this, then you get to hear something that nobody else got to hear, I guess, which is the rest of the stream from this point on. Alright. Let's see if they try and kill me for this one. I'll make sure the volume is right. Alright, we're good. Here, let's restart it. Let's lower the opacity of this now. Alright. Let's do... let's try and make this look like an actual hand now. Let's do this into that. Yes, this is the Steel Ball Run theme. This is why I said if I have to mute this part of the VOD, then I just have to. But I don't know how upset the Steel Ball Run people would be if I just listened to this. If you do this, hold on. Your hand would kinda... I have to take off my glove for this one. Your hand does this. That's weird. Okay. Hold on. I have to stare at my own hand for a little bit. I'm turning off the rest of the drawing for this. I don't know what Steel Ball Run is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. It's the new season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Or are you playing copyrighted music on stream? Who knows? I don't think it's copyrighted. It's an anime. It's an anime OST, so I'd hope not. If it is copyrighted, then I'll just mute the part of the VOD. But it's fine. But yes, Steel Ball Run is the new part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And then it's like this, right? You would see the knuckle would be prominent here, so I have to back this up a little bit. And then, from here... it does this, so it... Okay. This one finger is right. Everything else is wrong, because this bar part of you is actually much thinner than this, I think. It'll be fine. I'll mess with the actual base of it at the end, but for now, I just have to keep drawing. Hands are fucking confusing, man. I have to, like, stare really hard at my own. The hard part is, the hand I'm using is the one that my glove is on, so I can't just, like, do the pose. Actually. No. I'll just keep doing it this way. I've already... Japanese copyright is very strict. It probably is, which is why, I mean, shit, if I have to mute this part of the VOD, I mean... I don't mind too much. I'm not really talking about anything valuable. Well, also, people use these songs in videos that aren't copyrighted, so I'm assuming that it's not copyrighted. Okay, and then it's like this. That's in my pen, my tablet. It's like this. So, there's a little. It'd kind of go like this, maybe. No, it goes the other way around. Actually, it would go like down like that. Is that long enough? Probably. And then... Actually, there are... 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are 3 joints, right? 1, 2, 3, but the first one is the bottom one, so... Yes, but no. That just means that this joint here matters much more than I initially thought about. I need to get somebody to teach me anatomy. My anatomy understanding for art is just my own personal studies of myself, my own body. Like, just staring at my hands for way too long. No, actually, that's too high. Like, staring at my hands for too long, or staring at myself in the mirror and trying to understand why the body works that way. I need a larger sample size. And then... Also, by the way, you know, can I tell you a little tip for the everyday person on how you know if you're listening to a JoJo song or not? 90% of JoJo music will just say the name JoJo in the song. I'm not a great teacher when it comes to anatomy, but I sure do a fuck ton of it. I know none of it because I literally suck at studying. I'm like the worst at studying. I don't know how. I have never found a study method that actually works for me. Alright, after this drawing, I'm gonna end the stream and do all my college work, because I still have college work to do. After this drawing, stream is over, I think. Because I think I got too caught up in drawing one thing, and it became my the whole stream. And then do that. And then I see the issue here. Because of the angle, you can actually see the knuckle here. Protrusion, like down like that. And then, if this finger was up, it would be shorter than the other one. This part has to be longer. And then... this finger... Actually, this one's too far tilted down. It would probably be more up like that. Like that. Because you have to be able to see the other finger behind it. And then it's like this, but then I slide it down. Like that. Yeah, I like that. I think. And now I fix this part of it to do this, which lets you... Actually, If I do it like this, wait. And then I bring the actual drawing back. God, hands are confusing. I got there in the end, though. And then this kind of like does that. And this back part stays very straight until it goes into this part here where it kind of... does that. What are we thinking, everybody? The deeper you need to look deeper into yourself. Have you ever tried your own musculoskeletal system yet? I have not. I probably should, though. My own issue with anatomy is just, like, drawing anatomy is boring to me. Learning it is cool, but doing the part where I actually have to illustrate it and get good at it is the part that bores me to death. What are we thinking, everybody? Is that good? Fingers too short, too long, hands too small. I can just stretch it. I can literally just stretch it and make it fit. Can you actually tell that this is... If I do like a line here, you could tell that it's like that. But the only issue is that line would actually be obscured a little bit by the head. Completely obscured, because that's nestling the head. Place of the middle finger is a little off. I mean, it's good enough, which is generally important to consider, I think. Yeah, I know it's a bit. I have to fix it a little bit. I have to just look at it more. Is it too high up, too low down? Is the issue? Is that the issue? Too far out? Hold on, I have to look again. It's because the middle... I know why. It's because... I know exactly why the middle finger placement is off. It's because... Wait, watch the ship. I'll fix it. This is the actual finger that from this angle connects into this part of the hand. You actually see it from here. So then the middle finger actually flattens itself more when it comes to like this. Which means that, like, yeah, you can see like the bump of it, but like just barely, I think. The bump is too small though. Because the middle finger being off means that the rest of the hand is off. That's why I needed to fix that. That's more like it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Issue resolved. Fixed. Okay. The hard part about drawing from that angle was it hurt my wrist really bad to do that. That part's wrong, though. Your hand does not do that. It's a much flatter curve. It's much like a bumpier, flatter curve. So it'd be more like this down into that instead of what I had before. What I had before was too rounded. Here too, actually. Be sharper with my lines. Not everything has to be round. Alright, there you go. With hand, it's as close to a hand I'm gonna get. We're not gonna get much better than this today. Let's also make sure I erase all the stuff that the hand is covering, for the sake of visual understanding of what I'm doing. Wow, that's completely unintentional. That line matches up exactly with the mouth. Alright. Because it's harder to see the nose now because of the hand in the way, I should probably add a line that defines the angle more, like that up there. There you go. Alright. That's all the basics in... The good part is I don't have to draw the full ears because of this angle. The hard part is drawing the ears and stuff from this angle. Okay. Is the arm too small, though? I think I just have to increase the width at the bottom. Because it has to connect back up into that down there. Ah, no, it's fine. It was fine before. It kind of reminds me of a graphed hand, which is a cool design choice. Granted, that's half the granted that's a post-burn surgery. In frame, the hand looks great. Why, thank you. It's based off my own hand, the best I could get from trying to make my hand look like it could fucking pose, because it can't. I don't have a very flexible body. I can make this really cursed by removing what I'm going to remove in the end. Well, actually, I'm not gonna. You can't see it. I'll remove it when it needs to be removed. Alright, let's just add in the hair now. Let's just take the 2 layers that are important away from all these layers that aren't, so I don't fuck up. And then, new layer. It's hair time. Alright, next song I'm going to put on. Hold on. What's the one that I'm gonna listen to? They're not gonna kill me for listening to music from this fucking series. What's it? Stretch more. Stay flexy. I'm sorry. I know. I'm trying. Not really. They won't kill me for this, right? Surely they won't. They won't kill me for this. I trust it. They can, and they will, probably. It's okay, though. I'll be fine. I'll survive. I just simply won't die. Hi, D-Cell and John Unbeatable. Please don't kill me for listening to your music. It makes your head look massive. But, like, it kind of is in this frame, from this angle. Oh, right. You've been balded for the sake of getting hair to work here. Future people. I don't think they shoot anyone from Beatle music. I haven't heard of any copyright strikes on it, at least. Okay, so I'll be fine then. I'm listening to Future People for now then. I'm actually gonna take your hair angle from like this. Alright. The silence might try to kill you, though. It's okay, I'm stronger. All I'm saying is I got at least an A on easy mode, so... Maybe the non-exclusive Jimmy P songs could trigger it, probably. Which is why I'm just gonna stick to listening to non-Jamie P music. Which is like torture, but it's okay, because I care more about being able to stream than listening to Jamie P music on stream. I prefer being able to have the space where I could get killed for listening to the music than not having it at all. Now I can erase the ear that doesn't exist, because... Oh, I just realized, because the ears don't exist, and that's where the ear connects, and... Oh, wait, no, you're like a... You're fine. You don't exist the way that I draw characters with wolf ears. You're okay. You have saved me. You have saved me from 1,000 years of torture. Because when I draw people with animal ears, I like it when they connect up to where the actual ear is. So if you see when I draw animal ears, I make them really large because they're supposed to go from top of head to bottom of bottom of earlobe. But you don't have that. You don't exist that way, which is nice. You don't do that to me, and if you did, I would kill you. No, I could never do that. Then I wouldn't then I wouldn't ever finish this drawing. What about Khan, who just has 4 ears? You know, Khan does just have 4 ears, which is very funny to me. That's very Khan, though. Khan would have 4 ears and then not listen to a single thing you say. He has 4 ears, which he does nothing with. Teehee, oopsies. Alright, and now I go back here and I erase all these tiny little specks. Alright. 4 ears, 4 eyes, hiding in your Wi-Fi? What the? Hiding in your Wi-Fi? I think... Oh god, that's my thing. Get your own thing. The ear diagrams always throw me for a loop. Like the 2 ear set thing, right? It confuses me. Which is why I just try and make it make sense for one set of ears. Knowing Kana, he is hiding in your Wi-Fi. He stole my whole gig. He stole my whole... That was my thing. God, Future People is such a good song, man. I only started listening to it because when Khan was visiting, he would just play Unbeatable behind me. And he would play this song, which I now like because I didn't listen to it before. I only listened to like 2 Unbeatable songs on my own because I just kind of didn't listen to the rest of them. I need to play Unbeatable again. I feel like I just didn't understand that game very well. Though I am a sucker with a sucker for the eyeless character with eyes plastered on the glasses gagged. Oh god. There's so many fun ways you can do an eyeless character though. I think like doing characters that have like some other I think a generally like slept on for how good it is character design type is when you just like obscured like obfuscate details. Like characters that wear like a mask that they just don't take off. I just enjoy that shit. Like I don't need to know what they look like. That doesn't matter to me. I have to just look cool or just generally interesting. Let's actually get this line in first, because this line matters more. When is your next Donathon planned? It could be a good equivalent to Signalis or Sekiro for the previous from the previous Donathon. That is true. I mean, shit, I could do it that way. The self-confidence mask was a fit I saw in college. If I went in person to college, I probably would have one of those, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, yeah, no, you don't get struck for Unbeatable music. I listened to Dial Tone on stream a little while ago. Or waiting. I didn't get fucked for it. I wasn't a bad fit for the pandemic. Okay, but like I got so used to wearing a mask because of the pandemic that like when I didn't have to wear one anymore, that was a harder switch than wearing them. Also, I've always had like, it was just so comfortable to have them. Because I'm the kind of person who likes to just not be seen. I like having outfits that just like obscure every detail of my body. So masks were just like the next step of that. So I just kind of like, it was just a natural evolution of me as a person to have to wear one of those. Dysphoria type fit, pretty much. That was the fit for me, and it still kind of is. Alright, and then I do this. Mask, glasses, headphones, and a hood. For Max, please do not perceive me. That is literally what I had. Yes, I was that. I had the maximum I don't want you to look at me outfit, and it worked. It worked so well that nobody looked at me. Not a single person did. In fact, people, forgot about me really easily, and I thought that was the coolest shit, because I didn't want to be noticed. Being noticed back then was, that was the worst case scenario. And now here I am doing the thing that gets you the most noticed. Teehee, oopsies. At least years ago, I didn't want to be noticed. Now I'm at the point where I want everybody's attention. Aw, because I'm just like that. All right. This bottom line looks bad. There's no volume to it. It's this line that's fucked up. That's fucking with the rest of it. There you go, that fixes the whole thing. Alright. The high school social repeller to VTuber pipeline, right? I went from the fucking, nobody look at me please, to, hi, I need all of you to look at me for multiple hours a day or I'll cry. I remember wanting to wear long sleeves to have my frame in high school. I didn't like to show how buff I was. I wanted to hide my appearance as well. Only because I didn't like it. It's not like much has changed, but I just cared more back then. In the sense of I cared more about how other people perceived it. I don't like it personally, but shit, I'm the only one perceiving it now. So I wear what is the equivalent of I'm the only one who sees it anyway. It was probably due to 4 different sports. I was a sportsy person as well. For a little bit. I stopped at some point. But that's, I mean, look at me. I did sports because I was forced to, and because I was forced to, I didn't want to do them. I didn't really want to do them. I didn't enjoy them because I was told that I had to do sports. If I chose for myself that was the path I wanted to take, I would have felt much less of an urge to, not do it. I chose wrestling as a combat sport, then got injured, and so I did band and tennis the last few years. I see. Yeah, that was the one thing that I was scared about with sports. I didn't want to get hurt. I've always had a very weak constitution. I was forced to do sports for most of my formative years, mainly soccer, until I tried to do middle school soccer. Until I tried out for the middle school soccer team and failed the physical. I was in a lot of soccer teams. My favorite part about soccer was not the actual sport. I liked the getting treats afterward. That was what I loved about it. Because I was in like middle school soccer. If you have a weak constitution, study political theory. So true. Alright, hold on. I have to fix something. It's finally time to get rid of these lines and replace them with more important versions of themselves. Or just get rid of them entirely. And now I added nails, because I kind of forgot that that was the thing that people do when they draw and live. Okay. Sports drove me to atheism. My pastor was the coach of my baseball team, and despite repeated assurance that he would not hit me with the ball, I was struck multiple times. Oh, God. Yeah. What drove me to it was a different story. I don't actually know the specifics, but I think it was just... I got super interested in science stuff, and I got to meet a lot of really crazy people, and it made me think, are you guys sure this is correct? I used to do judo. I was huge into competing until estrogen made me all noodly and cute. I have always been a noodle. Since I was super young, I've always been a noodle. Actually, it's a lie. I went from like super round to super thin. That's how my body evolution happened. I was a very round child. I studied the mushroom. The mushroom, which is not an animal, nor is it a plant. I think is what they say. I might be wrong, but don't worry about it. I'm into doing plant pathology at the moment, since that's where the work is. That's what I'm kind of worried about for my major. I'm worried I don't know where the work is for biology, like the work that pays like money, pays any amount of money. I've always been a noodle. My family used to joke that if I lost any more weight, I would just disappear, and I was young enough to think that they were serious. Oh my god. The only thing I remember from when I was younger was getting traumatized by FNAF fan animations. That was the good times. Wasting time till the day Yo, what up? Welcome in, Concealed. FNAF came out in, like, 7th grade for me. Like, FNAF 1, you are older than me by quite a margin. FNAF came out for me when I was in... I have to look when the first FNAF game came out, actually. $2014? Oh, thank you. That feels wrong. FNAF came out when I was like child, like 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade time. I was around like, what's it? Yeah, I was a 2nd grader when FNAF came out. That's it. I was a 2nd grader when FNAF came out. I figured I'd pop back in and check on you. Have you been? I've been alright. I've been drawing a lot recently, as you can tell. Teehee teehee. But other than that, things have just been alright. I've been hanging out, having a good time. I've been having things have been much more chill recently. I want to go back to doing crazy shit again, which I haven't in a while. But as it stands, I haven't done too much crazy shit in the past while. I think I was around 6 or 7 when FNAF came out, though I didn't hear about it till I was 9. I was around the exact same age. And I heard about it immediately because of YouTube fan animations. And then I traumatized myself from them. I made myself terrified of the dark. Like, before FNAF, I was not scared of the dark. I didn't care for it. I was in 4th grade. I'm still the youngest person ever, I swear to God. That's good. If FNAF came out in 2014, that means I was like 10 years old. I was 7 years old, so... I think. You were like 11, 12-ish? God. What a... it's so weird thinking about that time passes. I don't like to think about it. When they were how many fucking years old? Oh, God. Wait, is this the right spot? Right here? And thank you for the hydrate. I just realized what I said. All of you except for Zelu are children. I'm sorry. Aurora, I sincerely thought all this time you were older than me at least. No, I'm younger, actually. Why are you 6 whole inches taller than me? Here's my admission, my admission about streaming and things in general. Here, let me pull up OBS specifically so I can stare directly into your face for this one. When I started streaming, right? When I started streaming, I would not have passed my own stream rules. I just want you to keep that in mind for the future. When I started streaming on this channel, I was not old enough to pass my own current rule set. Don't think about it. This is true. I remember when Aurora reached the majority. Yep, Aurora, why? Because I wanted to go for it. At this point, I am 2 years beyond legal on my own stream. Do with that what you will. I'm 2 years beyond legal for my stream. When I started streaming, I was 1 year not legal. So Aurora's 20, knock that down by a singular year. Knock that down by a year and you're right. I'm not even 20. Teehee, teehee, teehee. A teenager, teehee, haha, hi. Bat's eyes, hello. You're correct. When I started, I was right when I started streaming. When I started streaming, I was 17. That first year, if you go back, that first year, I was still in high school. Fucking 22. Is it weird that I'm talking to you right now? No, it's not at all. I think it's fine. I'm above the legal age now. It's fine. Aurora's hair is still... It's been 2 years? It has. I started streaming when I was 17. It's been 2 years now. Bro is nephew. I am the youngest person ever. I'm the youngest person in this chat right now. I'm the youngest one here. You're very paranoid about that sort of thing? No, you're totally okay. If you were under that, if you were like under that, I think that's as what's it? If you were under that, then under the, like the 18 limit, that's when things matter. No, it's an 18 plus fucking plays. Anything below 18 is where issues come in. Being 20s and stuff is like literally perfect. 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s. Aurora's age is the base for the stream, pretty much. The 18 plus rule kind of came in around the time I switched over into the new age bracket. Bro, I am the youngest person ever. Like, when I say I'm young as fuck, it's true. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with any of this shit. I think the main... Also, for the record, the actual reason we have an 18 plus rule, if you were not there for at the time, most people weren't, actually. This is a super old rule at this point. I devised it because somebody 10 times younger than me joined the chat, and I got so uncomfortable that I decided I needed to add an 18 plus rule. I had like a 9-year-old join my stream, and it made me incredibly uncomfortable. I got so uncomfortable, like a ridiculous amount of uncomfy. So I just decided I wanted to do fucking 18 plus rule after that because I don't want people who are that young in my streams. That fucked me up so bad. That's like the first like streamer trauma I've ever had. That was genuinely awful. That hurt me like mentally. I shut up so fast and just stared at my screen like, and then I turned on the 18 plus rule immediately afterward. I think everyone would be uncomfortable with a 9-year-old in stream, right? It's so uncomfortable. Like, you're too young to be watching me. Please don't be here. I don't want you here. Do anything else, preferably. That was an entirely reasonable response, and yet you still have to mark, and yet you have still yet to mark your Twitch as 18 plus. I have still yet to do anything with my Twitch besides stream on it. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed now. Good night, y'all. Good night. Thank you for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, when I was, I mean, who finds a streamer through Twitch? Yeah. My thing is, with Twitch, I just don't set up Twitch, like, ever. Also, even if my stream was 18 plus, it wouldn't fucking matter. Can we be so honest? I have an 18 plus rule in my YouTube stream, and I still have people join and go, by the way, I'm like 12. Like, I don't think setting itself to fucking I don't think setting it to like 18 plus on Twitch is gonna really keep anybody out. Unless they have like, unless Twitch is like better about it and they actually have genuine rulings that like force you out if you're too young. If they have that, then I'd be more ready to jump at the ability to do it. Then it's just like a suggestion, like parental controls to keep the evil away from me. That was like that was like the moment, by the way, my stream changed from just hanging out to I think I don't like kids. Kids scare me. The fucking 9-year-old on my stream, it was so evil. I was genuinely horrified. Which is better has been better with Discovery for me. But that's cause I got there when but that's cause I got there, but that's kinda cause I got there when I was like 18. Oh wait, what? It's odd that in other stream communities, when I'm like looking it's odd for other stream communities I'm like looked at as younger, but that's kinda cause I got in there when I was 18. Like 18, pretty much. Once you're young in a group of people, you're forever the youngest, I'm convinced. I know so many people, and like, at this point, I'm still the youngest person I know. I mean, granted, it's through my own thorough attempts to make that true, but like, at this point, it matters a little bit less, you know? As the years come, there's still like a larger and larger margin of people I could meet who are theoretically younger than me, but it just won't happen. I don't think it will. You know, like, when you're like, I have like an 18 plus generally is how I want to interact with everybody ever. But I still feel like I'm gonna be the youngest by the time I'm 30. Everybody I know is gonna be fucking 34, 35 or above me in any way. I'll never know anybody who's 20. I'm like 3 minutes old, dude. Okay, wow, I just checked back on your, and you fixed the fuck out of that hand, right? It looks much nicer now. This is a gap here, so... I could turn my tablet or the actual drawing, but I'm turning my body. $18 is I want to be with everybody. Wait, hold on. That's not how I meant it. Oh no. Actually, that still works out because... Oh, because when it comes down here... Okay, because the clothing comes up around here. And then you can't really see when it ends on this end, because it goes out, like, it's literally an inch away from it ending. But where my little pen is where it would actually go. It's like, you can't see it when it's off the can. You can't see my pen. It's like right here. Never mind, yeah, it's like right here is where it ends. And that's like infinitely better. Why, thank you. I am also drawing at the same time. That's why I'm tabbed off mostly. I see. I mean, yeah, this is the perfect time to get stuff done. Honestly, this is the best I've done in a good while. My fat ass has been taking a break. I have been for a while. I want to do more drawing streams to force myself to actually improve. Because if I don't force myself to do something, I won't get better at it. Because I just do this thing where I'll find a reason not to do something, and then that reason will become everything. It's infectious. It's the reason my stuff slowly starts to become lower and lower effort. I have to like force myself to make it higher effort. Alright, we've listened to this song enough. I'm gonna switch it. Future People is good enough. We're gonna listen to Memorized.
I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make you stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop? How does it feel when you see me? When you close your eyes, how does it feel that I am free? Will you stop me wishing I would just listen to all your insistence, that all my resistance is pointless? Well, is it? 'Cause you spend your time in
Alright. If it's magma, I can teach you anatomy easier. I mean, I'd be down to do a magma. I should actually do magmas more often. That'd actually be fun. Like every other art stream is a magma. That'll be fun. Is Evie still here? Honestly, I'll say evil things if he's gone. Magma has a very complex structure. Exactly, that's why it's gonna help. Yes, hi, Evie. So... I had a question for you, but I forgot it actually. Hold on, wait. Wait, and then... I erased this line because it has to go down further. Okay. Oh yeah, it was a detail question. Actually, wait, hold on. I think I got this. So I was gonna ask, theoretically, how many things can I just not add? How much can I just like not do if I don't feel like it? The ultimate art question. If it pokes fingers together, would you let me draw you in low quality because I don't feel like it? That's my favorite thing to ask people. That's like anytime I draw anybody, it's always in super low quality. Because I ain't getting paid for this shit, so I ain't gonna do the highest amount of effort I can think of. MS Paint ass doodles, that's my favorite way of drawing. Honestly, that's so fun though. MS Paint ass doodles is my shit. I love it. Go for whatever you'd like, LMAO. If you want, put me in a different outfit or anything. I'm lucky that you're doing art of me at all. Exactly, that's the response I wanted. I'm not drawing your fucking necklace. I refuse. That's why I was asking. I don't like drawing necklaces. I don't have a brush that does them for me, so I don't like drawing them. First off, choker. Second off, you're all good. No, you have a necklace too. I already drew your choker. It's already in. You have a necklace though. You can say that you don't have a necklace. I'm looking at your model sheet right now. I know more about you than yourself. You have a little necklace on. That's the one I'm not doing. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Got work in the morning. This piece is coming together well, thank you. But thank you for stopping by, Zulit. I appreciate it. I've eaten the stupid. You have. Make it up to me. Somehow. I don't know. Just listen to all my insistence and all my resistance is pointless. Alright, that's the line art done, I think. I don't think I can do anything else with the line art. Because the angle clasped my hands together in pure joy. Don't worry, send you a voice message calling you. You better fucking not. Honestly, I'm gonna put this up to everybody. Actually, I have to. Never mind. I can't. Oh, fucking bullshit. I was gonna say, what if I just, like, don't fucking redraw this over with better lines? And if you don't want me to, don't worry about it. Okay, let's get some lines down. This line here. Alright, let's do, like... I could do vector... I don't know, actually, that's a lie. I don't know how the fuck vector layers work. I don't know how the fuck you use vector layers in Clip Studio Paint. I will say, this is the I think drawing fan art, not no, I can't say fan art. It can't be fan art because I'm not your fan, Evie. I would never be. But drawing art of another person, a hater art, exactly. You get me. Is the perfect time to mention. Talk about fan art in general, actually, and anything. Fan edits, fan art. I think streaming is, you hate me, Heart. I'm glad you understand. When you see it for other people, right? It's cool, but when you, like, receive your first bit of somebody who actually likes you enough to take time out of their day to do something for you, it's a whole different experience than just seeing fan content. Like, you'll see this giant fan work for somebody, and you'll go, man, that's really cool. And then somebody makes you any other fan art, you look at it and you go, this is the coolest thing ever produced by another human being. Like, just receiving any, any fan contribution to your stuff at all feels so fucking insane. Like, it feels like a Christmas present every single time. It's ridiculous. In a good way. That's how I feel about lemons. That's how I feel about any art given to me by my friends. Like, you doing this, like, you doing this is making me all... It's okay. This is called repentance for drawing you so poorly on my guess on what you look like from memory. This is owed to you. It's repaying you for my sins of earlier. What if you changed so my other art was correct? What if I didn't change to fit you, instead you changed to fit me? That would be awesome, thank you. Change your model to look like that one, thank you. Oh no, I'm getting shaky. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, it's here. Oh no. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm making things. Oh no. My lines are shaky. You know what's one of the weirdest art things I have to ask? This is like a general question to every artist out there. Clip this and just post it. Do it. Don't actually, or you can. Or something. I'm not your. I don't command you. Why is it that every time I draw something, I immediately can tell every mistake with it, but then I look at somebody else's drawing and I can't tell a single goddamn mess up that they've done? Like, my best piece, I can still look at it and go, yep, I made that, and I know exactly what's fucked up about it. I don't like this piece because of blank, 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 and I show it to somebody else and I'm like, that's so cool. I'm like, but don't you notice all the mistakes that I made? Don't you realize that this piece is actually bad because I can't draw a line? Because I can't draw lines properly? You can answer that. Actually, you can. Answer it, resident artist. It's because you're not the one drawing it, so you don't know what's a genuine mistake or what's the merely an artistic choice. That is true. Like, when I look at this right now, I don't think it looks good. I'm gonna be full honest. I don't think this looks very good. But I've already committed hard to it, so I'm gonna finish it. I think the thing with art is I like the art. My favorite art pieces are the one that it feels like I didn't draw. I think that's the issue. The art pieces that I like the most from myself are the ones that I can look at it and feel like I didn't make that. You don't think it looks good? Wrong. Artistic decision. So true. If this is gonna be your new profile picture, by the way, I'm gonna do something really fucking stupid for my, so just give it a second. Yeah, I'm doing something really dumb. By that I mean I'm making this drawing take this stream's gonna be another hour long for just this part. You know what? Speaking of having an art as a profile picture, by the way, I still think it's really awesome that a VTuber that I barely watched, okay? I watched them for like a little bit, and their profile in Discord is still a drawing that, or at least for a long while, and I haven't checked recently, but was a drawing that I made. And I think that's delightful. My little, like, shitposty art, people actually like it, and look at it and I go, I don't know how the fuck you like this as much as you do, but shit, go off. Actually, I'm gonna check right now if the profile picture is the same. It's been like years. It should be different now. Aurora, if that's what you're thinking of, it is still a regularly used emote on their channel. Ain't no fucking way. That's actually really awesome. Let me just quickly look. That's the wrong one. Hold on. We're checking right now. Shit, wrong. Oh, I just have to manually scroll this. Okay. Well, I can't check now, because they're not online. If it isn't their profile picture, but it's still there. That's really cool, actually. Should I make a comeback for this to just draw some other ship posts and then disappear into the ether again? I probably will. I'll probably do that at some point. Maybe like next week. Next week, I'll do a couple more doodles and of that same variety. Oh, Suriv, can you sing with this song? I'm vibing. Sure, I can send it to you. It's from the Unbeatable OST. It's called Memorized. It's like hanging it on the fridge, right? It feels so cool. I see people post that Hop on Strive, I see people post that Hop on Strive gif and it made me feel warm, like, because I made that, right? That feels so good. Okay, thank you, okay, bedtime. Now I can't wait to see what you do with this night. Good night. Wait, no, I am blind. It is still their profile picture. That's delightful. My little fucking, I drew that on my phone, by the way, I think. Well, I don't think I drew that, so that one makes me particularly happy. Aurora confirms that their first Twitch emotes are that their hit Twitch emotes and were once they are did what? Aurora confirms their hit Twitch emote were once they are did. They became the first ever to have the first, as in the era that. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's start with on Discord. I will check it in a moment. Hold on.
You're such a good.
All right. File. Close. Not you don't get anything anymore. Also, if I do that, if I do bring that art back, right, and start doing it, here is proof. Oh my god, that is what I drew. That's me. That is my art. That's so funny. I'm not gonna show it off for like obvious reasons, but that is what I drew. That is literally exactly what I drew. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. Wait. God, it's been so long since I drew that like the mental connection that I'm the one that made it is starting to fade. It's starting to look like a better drawing than it actually is because I'm forgetting that I made it. Oh my god. That's so funny. I can't believe it. I really can't. That's so fun. Oh my god. Well, shit. I want to see. Okay. The other drawings are all. Drawing is also still an emote. Here, hold on. I don't even have the image downloaded anymore. Let me just start searching through all my images with this name. I still have this one. That's one that I still have. It's also bizarre seeing something you made get reposted by someone else and realizing you exist in the world, right? That's the part that makes that's the craziest. I actually don't know where the original image is. Hold on, wait, I can actually find it. Watch this shit. I'm gonna find it in just a second. Oh god.
I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make you stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop? How does it feel when you see me? When you close your eyes, how does it feel that I am free? Will you stop me wishing I would just
We're back in time. I'm back in time 2 years to look at my old art. Hold on. This is like the point where I'm just clicking around to find new art. I just click around and see people saying hello to me, but from the past. My random My random fucking drawings and things that I did back. God, I remember years ago when I used to draw so much. Then I got depressed and stopped drawing. Good times. Yeah, and then I got super depressed again and stopped drawing, and then I didn't anymore. And now I'm back. Now I'm back to arting again. I've actually gotten much better than I was years ago. Which is nice. I have in fact improved, which is a good thing, I think. This is like the time I scroll to find art. I made a song, mashup for Geometry Dash, and I've had multiple people come to me, mention me saying that they used my mashup, and like, damn, I'm not really a mere observer anymore. I'm being observed, right? Just being observed feels so cool, honestly. I just like I like other people looking at the stuff that I do and like liking it, I think is part of it. I like when people like what I do. Alright. Oh, wow, I've gone back so far that I'm seeing the first stuff I used to do. This is like this is such a long search, honestly, just to find my, what's it? You are searching? You're also searching? Wow. Two minds are better. Your mind is better than mine, actually. A brain and and like a quarter. Oh, found the first one. Oh my god. Well, that's the first one. I think I made the second one like 5 minutes later. I didn't peck it all here as a little squeak, mouse Aurora. I'm laughing at I'm laughing at stuff that I'm not about to show up on stream in a moment. Hold on. Scrolling. No, I guess I didn't do more than one arting in an instance here. I remember this reaction. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull both up on stream actually. Here you go. So years ago, I drew fan art for a VTuber, right? I used to play Roblox before I went to shit, and back when Ultra Kill was first hitting the mainstream, I was the first to upload Minos Prime cosplay stuff on there. And now I have to deal with getting flashbanged with some dog shit I threw together years ago. Oh god. The furthest I have for that, right, is this. I made this years ago, and I see it, and apparently people still use it. Also, the response that was made for it when I had done it from the VTuber I made it for was this. Things went funny as fuck. Oh my god, years ago, I was funny. I was funny years ago. It's gone. I've lost it, but I was funny with that shit. I drew the most fucked up little creatures. This is the funniest outcome, right? Imagine, I draw something, and it's just the ugliest thing ever. And now I draw this. So nothing has changed, basically. Chat, is it L or W? There's other arts as well, but I'm too lazy to find the rest of them. Oh, God. Having a VTuber respond to your art with ew is like... You really win. You are a little squeaker, don't you dare. I also still have college work to do after this is done, so... And to do tomorrow, which is why I'll put out a schedule tomorrow, because I have to do college work all day. Do I have a lot of time to do this college work and then do it on the last day? Yes. Don't worry about it. It's because I forget, and then when the last day comes around, I'm like, why is this day important? Oh, right. Once this drawing is done, it's just gonna be college work, because I'm not tired. I've barely been awake today, so. Well, is it now you spend your time in a prison, but that's not what I want. I'm gonna switch the song. We've been listening to Memorize too much lately. Oh, you even forwarded them to me too. That's awesome. Thank you, Gregory. Play bookend song, OP version. I'll play regular bookend song, because it's the first one that came in my recommended. Also because I hate you and don't want to look up stuff right now. You wanna know my awesome confession? I don't actually remember the song very well. I surprisingly just kind of forgot Bookend Song after the game ended, because I think I was just tired as fuck when I beat that game. So I didn't actually remember, I don't remember the last half of that game anymore. It's gone. Eevee has very compact ear floof. And there's no real ear floof spillage. Aw.
You're just a part of my life. You're just a part of my
Hi, Quaver.
and you're just a part of my life. And I can't get rid of you. It's hard to hear my own mind with your voice in my ear again. Oh, it's the first and last time. Every time.
Okay, this is gonna be, a little bit, proof that I don't remember the end of the game very much. Do they play this full song at the end of the game?
Without you, I see you in my dreams, stuck on a melody with no way to shut off.
Yes, they do? Okay. I don't remember any of this. I remember the start, just not this part. It's the between playing and cutscene, but the song keeps playing over all of it. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember part of this.
I can't stand it. It's brain poison. My mind
Potato chip. Fuck yeah, I love potato chip.
toy with the thoughts it gives me.
Aw.
Wishing, but maybe
Alright, let's open
life's worth living. Reaching for
another thing.
some feeling breaking deep. I can't understand it. With all these memories, at least I'll never be without you, without her. Sort of.
Oh, I found one. I found it. I found the one. I found the one that's a profile picture. Oh my god. Wait, that's really funny.
I'm so fucking tired.
Wait, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Gregory is going back through all of the old messages that I sent in a different Discord server for like fan art for another VTuber. And somebody in that fucking string of messages said my fucking other username, which I think anybody knows at this point. I'm not gonna say it though. Has the future vibes of has that future VTuber vibe. Don't talk about it. Don't fucking worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't say anything. Nuh-uh. I would never do that. I would never be a VTuber in the future. What the hell? Don't be so silly. I would never do it. Read like a fucking book, right? Oh my god. They clocked my ass so fast. Also, by the way, this is the art that's still a profile picture. I did this one. This is still a profile picture. I can see all my mistakes. Unintentional. These lines are too wavy. They cut in at weird points. This was what I did. That's still a profile picture. This is like this is the fame for me. This is the most famous thing I've ever made. Fun fact. Out of anything I've ever done, this is the most famous one. Actually, besides a YouTube thumbnail I made for somebody, that's the one that's really the most well-known. Because I did make somebody a YouTube thumbnail.
I've tried to fill it in so many times again, always the same experiment, but I don't really want that
God, I really don't remember this game as well as I thought I did after I completed it, huh? Because I don't remember this part of the song at all. Fucking fake-ass streamer. Tourist-ass streamer.
and I won't get rid of you.
I screamed out loud, like screeched with what I said. But it is truly, unironically, beautiful. Girlie has a Tumblr? Hold up, her writing is this fire? Oh, God. It's so funny looking back at old art, man. I want to pull up and look at old art, but I also don't at the same time, because I'm worried. I'm worried that it'll show that I haven't improved in years. And that's what I'm most afraid of. Old art of me had banger perspective from school, and I lost all of it. No, so real. That's why I'm afraid to look at old art. I don't want my old art to be better than what I currently make. That would just make me feel sad. So old art is not on the menu for right now. I have to start drawing like a professional before we start looking at that. My art has to be like 10 times better than what I currently make. Then I can look back and go, haha, my old art's so bad, right? What a fucking loser I was back then, not knowing how to draw. This is also still an... Oh my god, holy shit. I fucking mileage on my ship. Aw, there's some mileage on my old art, huh? That I didn't even think about. I think I've been improving a lot since my earlier days, but I used to be way more stylized and less adherent to anatomy rules, and honestly, drawing was way more fun that way. Following anatomy makes my ass miserable. That's kind of why I don't want to learn anatomy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want, like, art to become unfun for me, is my issue. Every time art stops being fun, I quit. Like, getting better has to be part of the fun, or else I can't handle it. Alright. My partner is an anatomy wizard, and it amazes me every time. I want to get better at anatomy, but the issue is, like, it's hard to get better at something when you just have such a hard time getting used to it. I have a theory. Try drawing sleep deprived, but more than usual. Like, just when you just wake up. Oh, God. So you're saying draw my, like, weird, disturbing, dreams? My nightmarish dreams? Which I don't talk about on the stream because I don't want to make people uncomfortable. More the first thing that pops into your mind. Okay. I was gonna say, drawing my dreams would make you all not be able to dream. Like, would make all of you sleep, like, restless. Or talking about them at all. Because my dreams are actually fucking evil. I've had dreams hurt me. Like, physically, in IRL, dreams hurt me. I've woken up in pain because of dreams before. So, like, that's why my dreams are to myself. Unless you, like, fucking beg me on your hands and knees and close all of your ears to listen to it. Like, I'm fine talking about it, I just don't want to, I just feel like, I'd feel bad. I already sleep restless. Okay, here's the deal. If you do not like, I will tell you one dream of mine, okay? But I will give you one condition. If you do not like bugs or insects, please close your ears for the next, I'll put a thing on screen. As long as this, picture, as long as this little circle is on screen, close your ears. Don't listen, okay? If you don't like bugs, close your ears and don't listen. Because as long as this is here, this is basically your only opportunity where where you can just avoid hearing this. Okay, I'm gonna start now. 3, 2, 1. I had this really weird dream where I don't know what triggered it. But it was me just sitting around in my home doing I think it was literally in bed in this dream, which is really odd, but still. And I felt this tiny little thing like on my arm, right? This tiny little prick on my arm. Think like a tick or a flea buried in my arm, right? I saw it, and my immediate response was, I'm going to force it out. I am going to, apply pressure and push it out of my body. And so I did that. In my dream, I did that. However, the actual bug was massive. And I mean, it was huge. It had think like mosquito nose, but it was giant and in my body. And it felt like it literally felt like I was getting poked with needles the entire time. And then once it once I got it out, I woke up. But that was one of the worst dreams I've ever had. I just got it was genuinely awful. It was bugs under the skin. And then I woke up and I felt this pain like I was stabbed by a needle. Are you sure that was a dream, Aurora? I hope so. I didn't find it. It had wings and it looked like one of the fucking Hollow Knight bugs at the end. And how does that make you feel? Like shit, honestly. Alright, that's it. Bug talk is done. But yeah, I don't talk about that in my dreams because they make people uncomfortable. And me. They make me uncomfortable. Let me be clear. I am the one that's uncomfortable in my own dreams. Because my dreams are my mind trying to ruin my day. I had a dream where I was on the trapeze and somehow got my neck caught on the rope and accidentally asphyxiated myself. I don't know why, but that happens all the goddamn time though. So many dreams are by the way, you're gonna die a horrific death now. It's okay, fuck you, I guess, asshole. I unsharpened your jaw. I took a nail file to it and reduced the sharpness. Hold on, I have to do something. I added a new part of Evie's hair. To avoid the discussion of Evie not having human ears. Also to make up for this neck colliding into that, like that, all weird. Because now that's properly covered up by all this hair. Okay. I don't know if that's your mind training your mental pain tolerance or just having masochistic tendencies without the pleasures. I have no fucking idea. When I do dream, they're usually either comedy sketches or absurdist nonsense. I love the absurdist nonsense dreams. That's my favorite genre of dream. I get the absurdist nonsense dreams. Those are fun. Okay, artists and non-artists of the chat. What are we thinking? How's my line art coming out? We like this line art. It looks good, looks bad, looks like shit. Delete the whole thing. Now, you may notice me doing something a little bit special with this one. Have you ever had false awakenings? I have. I had a dream that felt like I was awake because it took place within the bounds of my own home. It felt real, like, because I thought I was home for it. Looks like line art. It certainly does. Is it the good line art, though? Is it that good shit, or is it that horrific shit? Oh, you just cover it with the skin color? Okay, well, then I'll do that for the nails, then. I guess, yeah, because it's red. And nails are a shade of pink. Oh. I feel like keeping the nails like that adds to the class, probably. But at this point, I've already fixed it, so. Because I would have presented in like in a shade of pink. Alright, there you go. That's the only time I was ever able, oh, sorry, I missed a lot of stuff. I once streamed at an advertisement for a mobile game with the tagline, "Protect your family, cut off the fingers, and live the life of your dream in The Simpsons, Don's life." That sounds like a real thing, and that sounds awesome. Like, that should be real. I don't know why it's not. False wakings are so stupid. I don't know, what do you mean? I got up, brushed my teeth, ate, walked out of the door, and then I woke up. It's a quick save, sorry. No, it's desync. You got desynced. Something really fucked up. How does, what's it? How does one hear the shimmer in another's eyes? I don't know. I've had times where I've woken up, been aware that I've woken up, and immediately fallen back asleep on command to start lucid dreaming. That's the only time I was ever able to lucid dream. I have tried lucid dreaming before, but like all the methods they have to give you, or like the how to lucid dream stuff is literally just fucking human torture. It's like, hey, you want a CIA torture? You want to go through a CIA torture experiment on yourself right now? That's how all of those fucking lucid dream like videos are. It's literally just how to CIA torture yourself. Like, I saw one lucid dreaming technique that was like, yeah, when you're in bed and you want to lucid dream, you want to like keep your body perfectly still, force yourself to have like night terrors, force yourself to have a fucking sleep paralysis, and then when you fall asleep, you'll lucid dream. And it's like, okay, so where's the part that like I don't want to do this anymore? You lost me at fucking sleep paralysis. And then like a pink line. I want to do something really fun with this one. I have an idea. I want to do like really intense shading around the eyes and make the eyes glow. Sleep paralysis is honestly more fascinating than scary once it happens enough times. I haven't had it happen before is the issue, right? Like I haven't actually been through sleep paralysis, so for me it's just scary. Okay, and then... All right. Thank you, Quaver. That's the wrong tool. I meant to erase. I'm gonna go to like a 510 brush. Perfect. What time is it? Wow, it's late. You can tell I'm getting incredibly focused on drawing and like forgetting to talk. My drawing is becoming too powerful for my own ability to think. I'm gonna fuck up my layering pretty bad just to make things look better. Bad layering for the sake of good final product. Because bad layering is the only thing that I'm going to be the one that sees, so that's a me problem. Not an anybody else problem. And if it's a me problem, it's basically not a problem at all. Alright, we're gonna switch music again, finally. We're worn out tapes now. Oh, I broke the heart here. It's supposed to be a full heart, but I broke it. You know what? That's my own design choice. It was intentional, not a misunderstanding of how Eevee's design works. Don't ever talk about this beyond this moment. It was intentional. And then let me click back on here. Wrong one. Hey, remember when that was how we started the stream? Remember when that was like what we were doing? Yeah, I'm realizing more and more what I did wrong here. It's a traditional collar. Yep, I was wrong. Aw, how do I fix this, actually? Burger fell out of my hand onto the floor. Oh, no. Not a fuck up. I did it on purpose. Exactly. Here's the part where I have to salvage this, because this is so fucked up. It's supposed to be a collar that leads into this. This is how it's supposed to look. I don't have that right now. I'm sorry for the loss of your burger. Actually, because of the heart eyes, I can totally say that this was intentional. I can totally sell this off as an intentional choice, design choice. Because I have the crazy heart eyes, I could totally make the heartbroken color as like an intentional design choice. And definitely not that I just forgot that the heart is supposed to be full. See, it was all calculated, that's all. Calculated mistake. What I'm doing leads to a very nice end product, but the actual designing of it is annoying. Pink is such an interesting color, because, like, it doesn't exist, by the way. At least, like, not entirely. Isn't pink a color that isn't technically real? Because I think that's cool. Alright, that's the line art done. Line art is done. What are we thinking, everybody? It's so good and cool and awesome. Thank you. It was definitely fun trying this one. I need a moment though. I've been drawing for the past 3 hours. When did I start working on this one? It's been a while. All right. You know what I wish I could play? There's so many songs I want to listen to right now but can't, man. That's so sad. I just see like million music on my sidebar and I'm like, man, I want to listen to it. Now you start start coloring right now for the next 4 hours. I probably will, honestly. I have to switch my brush though, because this brush is not good for coloring. I have to just go back to the regular base brush. We're gonna start with skin tone, because skin tone is the easiest one to start with. Aurora, I'm fine. I wanted to do this anyway. Doing a flat color does take like 5 minutes, okay? See, because I don't even have to worry about lines. I rarely have to worry about the line art that I've already done. I can just skip over that and just spam color down. I can just do other layers on top to cover up all these mistakes. Like, I don't have to color in the lines. At least to some degree. The lines that are bordering nothing are the lines that I have to worry about. It's midnight and you have homework. I know. I guess it counts as homework. I have such a weird college situation. I do all my college work from home, so I guess it's always, yeah, all of it is technically homework, huh? I went from hating homework to being only doing homework. Don't worry about it. Alright, after the flat color, then I'll go. I swear, after I flat color, I will disappear, I promise you. I can get my work done, and like, my work only takes like 4 hours, and I have a whole day to do it, so. I say, but like, I don't know. It takes 4 hours if I'm like, smart, but I'm not really, so maybe it'll take like longer than that. It's fine. Saying this now, knowing I'm older, makes me feel so old. That's my special attack, that you're older, that everybody's older than me. I make you feel guilty for saying normal things. I make you feel old for saying normal things, not guilty. I'll just send this as like a progress update and be like, hey, I'm doing it. Actually, no, he went to sleep. I'm keeping this to myself till it's done. The real question is, will I finish this after I put it down? Probably, because I've already come this far. There you go. This is it for now. This much progress. Right, you know when you feel to that child? That's how we feel. I'm not that young, please. I'm not that much younger. Well, that won't suddenly vanish once I reach like a decent age, okay? I'm still going to be younger than you for the rest of my natural life. Okay, we're good. For now, this is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send this, I'm gonna just screenshot this. Actually, wait, yeah, hold on. I wanna just show you something that I think is very funny. All of this that you're looking at right now, this entire drawing happened entirely because of me fucking up this bad. This was my initial attempt at drawing Eevee. With a ball of forgetting what Eevee looks like. This is my after I remembered drawing. So I think I'm doing good now. I'm doing better for myself. Alright, I'll go do my college work now. Goodbye, everybody. Literally 2 different people, right? That is not the same person. That is a whole ass different VTuber. Alright, I'm going to disappear now. I did good drawings. Next time I do it, I'll post a schedule tomorrow, because I won't stream tomorrow. I know it's the long-awaited Thursday stream, but I have college work, so I won't stream for that reason. But I'll post my schedule tomorrow. If I remember. Teehee. But other than that, I will see you for... I have to make a thumbnail for that A Hat in Time marathon stream I'm gonna do. A Hat in Time marathon stream is next week. Not this week, the week after. So I have to draw a thumbnail for it. And I don't think I can do that this week because I'm stupid a little bit. Smile. Good night. Goodbye.